Hey, it's John again, KB9OJS, and this video is in response to Challenger's video, Dregs. And I certainly hope the person who, I don't remember your name on here, but I certainly hope the person who made that comment is viewing me right now, because this is kind of my own little addition to what Dino posted in his YouTube video, as far as Dregs. Dregs. Lower than low, worse than pond scum, worse than a cockroach. So I mean, that's pretty much what you're getting at. And I got news for you. Dregs are part of every single thing in this society. Doesn't matter whether it's a motorcycle club, a car club, stamp collecting clubs. You don't have to look far. But I'm going to use CB and ham radio, for example. First off, let me tell you about myself. I'm 28 years old. I am an avid 11-meter operator. I am also an extra class amateur radio operator. Been licensed since I was 13 years old. So that makes 15 years. And I went to school. I have a 4-year college degree, and I work as a machinist, and I make parts. I can't quite tell you about the parts I make, but they're vital for the security and the safety of our armed forces here and overseas. So my job is quite important, and I'm well regarded. Where I work at, everybody loves me. So I've never been to jail. I'm not on food stamps. I don't sell drugs or anything. But yet, since I'm on CB, that makes me a drag. I don't think so. Now, I will say this. There are CB operators in this world that, yes, I would consider a drag. Okay, these are drunks. Career public aid recipients. They've never worked a day in their life, but they collect a public aid check. They work harder at trying to manipulate the system than they actually would at a regular 9-to-5 job, being legitimate. And they sit on the radio all day, and they drink beer all day. And when they say I've had a few, that means a few cases. And they just cause trouble and stir the pot with a really big wooden spoon. But this represents less than 1% of the whole population on Citizens Band, and those who are into it as a hobby, like me. Now, why do I choose 11 meters over ham? Well, ham's a great hobby, and I've been blessed to have the knowledge and the expertise and the mental ability to get up to extra level. And it's nice to have the DX windows on 20 meters and 40 meters, but most of the time the conversation is less than rousing. Sometimes people just don't want to talk to you. You'll say KB9OJS monitoring, and nothing. 2 minutes later, somebody else gets on the repeater, and then there's 3 people. And you know they've been listening the whole time. That's just flat out rude. I've found the people on 11 meters, at least here in St. Louis, to be a little bit more friendly to talk to. Not necessarily always better people, but always willing to talk, and always willing to get into stimulating conversations. Sometimes it's not G-rated, but it's fun, and we're out there to have fun. You know, works where you're serious at. You know, it's time to blow off a little bit of steam. Let's get on the radio. Love ham radio, but it's just, there's a lot of rude operators out there. And there's a lot of drags, just what you would consider a drag. On the ham bands too, I've ran into them before, and they exist everywhere. Car clubs, motorcycle clubs, bikers, you name it. Every part of society has dregs. But Citizens Band is not 100% Dregs. a very, very small percentage. Most people on Citizens Band are friendly people, and you can make some real nice lifelong contacts on there. That's cool. But that's all I got to say about Dregs. But I will tell you this much, Dino. I think that you jinxed yourself with wearing that shirt of "I survived the great power outage of St. Louis." That's why your lamp went out. I'd love to have a shirt like that. I wish I knew where they sold them. I remember that. It was hot. I slept on the concrete floor in the basement. Made my back feel pretty bad. Hey, but we made it. We're from St. Louis. We're tough, right? Anyway, Challenger, I was going to write a comment. Problem was the iPod froze up. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to do a video comment on your video entitled Dregs. So here it is. There you have it. Anyway, thanks for the thought-provoking video, Challenger, and thanks to all my viewers for watching, and any Challenger's viewers that are watching. And hey, if you haven't checked out my videos, just continue to check them out. I'm sure you'll see more posts by me. So yeah, do check them out. I think you'll like them. Hey, 73s, everybody. It's John, KB9OJS. Not a drag, but here on YouTube.